Hello, hello. Bl'Artagnan here with Parted Hopes, the Snow Intersecting Wills Lufenia Plus fight. We're bringing a TCC challenge team, meaning no BT Plus and no Synergy, using Vaan, Beatrix, and Paine. Let's get into it. This is actually, it ended up being a pretty technical run. You'll see we started there with Beatrix's Skill 1, Saint's Cloth, which you normally almost never press. We did this partially because it instantly fills Paine's overhead to 10 stacks, which is pretty nifty. We also did it because, combined with Kurasame Call, it keeps the orb in check. Thunder Slash is naturally Thunder Element, whereas Saint's Cloth is neutral, so let's just kind of keep that nice and safe at a middle point. Beatrix herself also keeps the orb in check by reducing Brave damage to the party with her Noble Loyalty buff. You'll also notice that with Vaan, we're spamming his Skill 1, which again is not a button you normally press. Nowadays, Vaan usually spams Skill 2 exclusively because it does more damage between its higher refund and the splash damage. However, once again, that ice damage is going to keep the orb from ticking down on his turns, and that's pretty handy. He'll still be dealing around, somewhere between 5 to 800,000 damage depending on the circumstances of the battle, so we'll be fine. Most of Beatrix's kit is Lightning Enchant rather than kind of natively Lightning Element, and this means that you can enchant her to deal with stuff like an Ice Orb. Pretty handy. So we got to be careful here. The trickiest part of this run I found was right around here, where you want to time Beatrix's Holy Knight Safeguard to prevent B from killing someone with //+. Also, in Paine's case, you want to make sure that her Brave is high because she's the only character here who doesn't refund after her attacks, and so if you get broken, that recast can just wipe you out. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Paine and Vaan have great synergy together, with Paine boosting his Brave refund. Refreshing the Fran call there. Gotta remember to do that. The base call does not apply the same buff. It's not like Kurasame where you can really just kind of be fast and loose with it. For more evidence of me being fast with Kurasame, you can see some of my recent videos in which I just kind of completely mistime when to use the call best. There we go. Using the AA there to get an additional break. For those who don't know, enemies generally unbreak after 5 actions, and you can usually guesstimate when they're going to unbreak by looking at the faded kind of Brave number before, it's still kind of grayed out like that. This enemy, I noticed, he tends to unbreak the turn. If you're looking and you see his Brave is around 7,000-ish, give or take, he's probably going to unbreak next turn. Probably up to, between 5 to 7,000, I think, is about a good estimation there. He seems to have a pretty high eye Brave. Paine also is doing reasonable damage for what she brings. I thought she was going to be doing less, but she's pretty consistently hitting just under 200k. Capping off around 275, I'd say, which is better than I thought she'd do. When people were saying her damage was bad, I was expecting like 100k a turn or something. But that natural HP damage up and crit damage up, I think, or crit chance, I guess, helps a decent amount. You also notice we were able to use our LD to cleanse the debuffs from the party, which is handy. So at this point, we're stalling out here for a very specific reason. We wanted to let the enemy unbreak there so that we can break him here and get him to unbreak during the course of the burst phase as well. The reason we're doing that is the boss, as you know, will respawn that little Forged Blade ad every 4 actions. And we don't want him to do that if we can help it, because it's a slog to have to. We don't have to chew through another 3 million HP. If we do that, turn count might become an issue, who knows. Boom. Alright. 3.75 million, that is nowadays a very outdated burst phase damage, but Vaan is technically a very outdated burst character. Not that he feels it, but that burst effect certainly isn't doing us any favors. Bringing in the Machina friend here, and we're opening with the LD. Most people I've noticed they open with the burst in order to get the effect up for longer, but I just wanted to give Machina his offensive stats so the finisher hits a bit harder. I don't know. If it's better, if it's worse, it's just kind of a playstyle thing, I suppose. We are now in the Shiva Summon, getting all our buffs up so that on Beatrix's turn we can hit with her skill, or with her EX with the double dump. Machina only has 2 personal buffs, and we need 12 buffs on the party for that EX to have double dump on it. And you say, Blarp, he does some good damage, 1 million damage. Why care about the double dump? Beatrix's EX sucks. Well, Beatrix's EX just did 400,000 damage, so I'll take it. And this is even before C90, hell yeah. Alright, and now we can go ahead and spam the LD. The goal here at this point, the reason we timed the summon and the break stuff with Vaan and all that stuff, was very specifically we want to kill this guy before he resummons his ad. It's very important to us that happens, because god dang, we just don't want to have to deal with all that extra killing and stuff. Let's see if we can do it. We're gonna knock him down here with that Beatrix LD. 10% to go. Let's see if Machina can pull this off. And he cannot. It turns out I suck at counting, however. I thought he had that this was his 4th turn and he was going to resummon the ad. As luck would have it, it was not, and I was panicking for no reason. So there you have, little suspense there. I didn't tell you that. You may have, this whole time, maybe you were watching and you're like, Blart, you're in no danger there, but maybe you weren't, and this was a fun little adventure, a little thrilling chase that we were able to experience. I hope you had a good time along the way. There you have it, TCC Challenge, Vaan, Beatrix, and Paine through the snow intersecting wills. Pretty fun run. He was missing his last attack one way. That's why he didn't kill him on that turn. Dang. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Adios.